Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm your host Crypto Chester, and today we're here to talk about Trump coin. Now Trump actually had his dinner and we're going to be covering some news about that here in this video, some very important stuff, and then we're going to be looking at the chart to see where we can be trading this, how we can make some money, and how high this thing could be going. So if you look at the Trump website, it's actually still up there. If you load this up, you can actually see that everyone who attended the meal actually had to get a security check here, which is super interesting. Obviously it's the president, so we know why. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to run by you guys. And we're going to be looking at actually the actual meal that was presented here, which is a very interesting low standard by the looks of it. Okay, now let's carry on here with this video. Let's start off with just a general update of official Trump, and then I'll show you what was served, the food that was served in that meal with Trump himself. Okay, and some very interesting articles as well. It's currently priced at $12.78. 7 days, it's actually up 2.42%, down quite drastically from $15 or so here in the last sort of 3 days, which is quite interesting considering it's meant to be a very bullish event, okay, which has drawn sharp criticism here. So you can see here it is a bit choppy over the last day, down 1.49%, but the last month it's actually down 20.22%. Very interesting stuff considering this is meant to be bullish right now. Obviously there is unlocking periods going on and stuff like that. It's actually not registered here on CMC, but there is unlocking periods and stuff like that going on throughout this coin. And you can see the circulating supply is only 199 million when the supply is actually a billion. Okay, so slowly unlocking, selling into you guys, which kind of sucks, but that's why the price will be lacking continuously for an asset like this. Now, let's look at the atrocious meal that was served at that event. Okay, if my internet's going to load here, absolutely terrible. There we go. There's the meal. Before we go into the details about the meal and a few stuff in terms of these crazy articles that have been reported on it, we'll talk to you quickly, guys, about Mind of Pepe. It's a new AI agent that's going to be launching here in 4 days' time. They've raised $10 million. They have both their audits done. Massive influencers are covering this asset, and also massive news coverage throughout this AI agent as well. AI agents are really popping off at the moment. We're seeing assets like this one here, popping off 17% in the last day. Obviously, very reputable in the AI agent space. So definitely something you guys should go check out. Mind of Pepe launches in 4 days, raised $10 million. This usually means exchange listings. Binance, Coinbase, Mexi, definitely on the cards potentially here. With the $10 million raise, they're going to want to snap up that volume here. So it's very likely we do see some of that come into fruition. They have launched their AI agent as well, which you guys can go check out for yourself. I'll just leave the link in the description. You guys can go do all your own research. Now, if you do want to get involved with this before it launches, there is still opportunity. Ethereum, USDT, BNB, or USDC, or even Visa or MasterCard, guys. If you're out of crypto right now, you can still get involved, okay? 4 days and counting, definitely a 10 to 100x pick in my opinion. Now, enough about that. Let's talk about Trump coin. So let's read this. Guest slams worst ever meal and Trump speech at the crypto event. So what I've read about this so far, basically, Trump just stood there and spoke about the election back in 2024 and how he beat Biden and all this stuff, right? And obviously people do want to hear that. It's good fun, but it wasn't essentially exactly what they wanted to hear. They wanted to hear some secret stuff about crypto and what was going to be happening in the future. But apparently it was just really glazed over, and there was no real information here and no real benefit to going to the meal apart from just meeting Trump himself, right? And even then, I think a lot of the members of the meal didn't even get to meet Trump. I think it was a VIP section I read about, and I think it was a VIP section I read about, and yeah, the 25 biggest investors got even more exclusive privilege. Also got a small VIP reception with the president. Okay, but apart from that, no one else basically got to meet him, and it was not good, really. It wasn't very good. In terms of a reputation thing, it really wasn't that great. And you can see here, Trump gave a 20-minute speech and didn't interact with the crowd other than enjoying being celebrated by everyone else. Okay, and let's talk about the meal quickly. So they've obviously got a steak, they've got halibut as well, and then they've obviously got some veg. I mean, in terms of like gourmet and Michelin star food here, this for the White House to serve this is actually pretty embarrassing in my opinion, right? It's absolutely terrible. Looks like something you'd get like at school dinners or something like that, right? So yeah, not very impressive. A lot of people are not very happy there with that whole thing, and that is probably likely why we have seen, of course, a dip in the chart since that meal. Okay. can see quite an aggressive dip, to say the least. And you can see we've actually broken this major trend line for this asset right now. So the question is basically, is it going to hold this support at $12, or are we going to see a leg down to around $10.39? That's the question that everyone is asking right now. There's not that much confidence in the asset after it was meant to be a really, really bullish event here. So if we are going to see legs down here, you can see we do clearly have a parallel there, and this will be the move down here, very, very simply, to that most recent higher low from this micro uptrend that we have seen here for Trump. Okay, if we are looking at percentages, we are going to be looking at roughly 14% to the downside. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comment section of this video, and let me know what you think of that meal as well. Super intrigued to know. Now, that is going to be it from me. Go check out Mind of Pepe, guys, an AI agent that you can make loads and loads of money. Obviously not financial advice. Do your own research. Loads of money basically trading and following this guy's trades, and also getting involved with this pre-sale if that is your cup of tea, because pre-sales, you can get involved super early and you can make a lot of money doing so. Okay, $10 million usually means massive exchange listings. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out for now, guys. I'll see you in the next video.